Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Chairunisa. So, in this video, me and my friends want to talk about some article. The article is doing a group presentation, negotiations, and challenge experienced by 5 Chinese ESL students of commerce at a Canadian university. So, to investigate the negotiations and challenge of academic presentation in a regular content course at a Canadian university, and also to find out the reasons for their difficulty in academic presentations relate to their underdeveloped English conversational skills, their ignorance of participatory communication modes in Canadian classrooms, in their experience those who are limited by group work. Recently, researchers have begun to focus on how ESL students develop their oral academic abilities from Morita 2000 and 2004, Kobayashi 2003 and 2004, and Zapahuman 2007. The study found that the variety of written and oral assignments at universities create more challenge for ESL students who were linguistically and culturally distant from English compared to their English dominant counterparts. This study exemplifies the negotiations and challenge that the participants went through in their attempt to speak appropriately to academic community and provide some suggestions of helping socialize ESL students into their disciplinary communities.
Okay, 5 ESL students from e-commerce undergraduate from a large Canadian university volunteered to participate in the present study. The participants are from China and speaking Mandarin. They are separated into two groups, that is a case presentation and term project for the course information system management. They should knowing each other and their profile are summarized in table 1. They were from different semesters but gathered into one group and working together. Every student can ask Sir Guru Mandorong if they have difficulties in their study. The two groups have assignment. They collected about 30% for the scores every student, 10% for the presentation, and 20% for the term paper. The maximum group for the assignment was 5 students. This assignment to help students having experience of working as a group and speaking in front of a group for their future job searching. Before they give presentation, their assignment work already submit in the form of a summary or a printed copy of their PPT slides. Every group give presentation need duration about 20 minutes and ending with asking and question with 3 minutes.
However, many groups that presented after Swiss group indeed paid attention to engaging the class and received better marks. Obviously, the students who presented later had advantages by having access to work presented before them. Regarding performance of ESL students, Mr. Gu commented that they did well in class presentation in general, and the only team that obtained a perfect score on the presentation task consisted of 5 female students from China. Based on of my observations, this group had a lot of communication with the class by posing questions and responding to the class. This group indeed attracted uh, the attention of the class over their presentations. Talking with one of them, the best speaker in these groups, I learned that she had worked as middle school English teachers in China before she immigrated to Canada. It was she who helped her team members revise their speeches and coach them in their rehearsal. This group showed that ESL students can do well in class presentations with sufficient preparations and guidance. From their observations of Mr. Guru's reactions to their presentation in class and the sequence presentation of their classmates, Ying Shui's group figures out the ritual of presentations that they should fulfill their assignment as expected by instructor. In Guang's word, the challenge is how to present our answer as expected by the instructor. Even if we can answer the three questions, it doesn't mean that we can get high marks. It is not the case that we can do based on our own perceptions of how to do a presentation. We must follow the steps required by the instructor. That the practical way. We did a lot of work, but we did not follow the requirement in many aspects.
So the conclusion, the present study attempts to yield a holistic understanding of the group work that 5 Chinese ESL students engage in outside the classroom to accomplish an oral academic task and uncover the learning opportunities and challenges that such group work made available for them. The challenges come from the underdeveloped English conversational ability, their unfamiliarity with participatory communication modes in the Canadian classroom, and their limited experience with group work. These findings suggest certain implications for researchers and educators who are interested in the academic socialization of ESL students in university contexts. The first, the study showed that the ESL students who had previously satisfied the admission language requirements of the English medium universities might not be fully competent in participating in or performing oral tasks in their disciplinary studies. Students like this may need particular training in varied in-class speaking tasks such as presentations, discussions, and brief and informal reports on assigned course readings. Furthermore, for some majors, these studies show that the competence or comfort of ESL students in group work may relate to their previous learning experience in their home countries. Yes, this may be especially needed where ESL students are from diverse cultural backgrounds, and some may have different perceptions about effective group work from what instructors expect in the academic context of North America. These students suggest that for group work to be effective, groups should not be so large as the group of the present study. With a large group opportunities, the opportunities intended by the instructor, for example, is Guang avoided speaking. His study suggests the necessity of a model or demonstrations of oral academic activities and in addition to writing requirements for appreciating in the newcomers, especially ESL students, to learn the rules of courses. Thank you for watching video. See you and bye bye.